Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. The building is buzzing. James Cybulski here on the mic. I'm ready to go. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Hurricanes will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Robinson's got the puck in his own zone. Good read with the stick to break that up. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Shot right in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And he turned that aside as we continue play here. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Quick pass to Aho. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Great poke check on the reach. The Hurricanes take over on possession. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Denies the slapper. Receives the pass. Tries to the sweet spot. Scores! Oh, what a finish. Too sweet.
Well, the reaction on the bench, it says it all, James. I mean, this is their fearless leader who provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings encapsulates what he means to this team.
Along the half wall with the puck. Moves the pass in front. First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Morenz is quick on the draw. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! And that's knocked away. Through pass ahead. Oh, caught him with his head down. Look at this. Oh, what a save. Set to continue this power play here in the offensive end.
Well, they need to be opportunistic with the power play advantage here, James, but also because the goaltender is extremely fatigued. You can see the wear and tear on him right now.
Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Here they come, three of them. And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play. Tosses it on to Kotkaniemi. The Hurricanes are back to even strength here.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Carolina's got it in the neutral zone. Steps inside the line. Scooped up along the wall by Slavin. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Handles the pass. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Morenz.
Montreal's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a
Scores! Brent Burns!
This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a tie game. Nice job tying up his opponent. Martinek's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Goaltender's at the bench with the delayed penalty being called. They've got an extra attacker now on the ice. The Canadians will lose a man, tripping the call. Carolina sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, if you're the opponent, you never want to see the top-rated power play rested and coming on the ice, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've been chomping at the bit waiting for this one.
Into the offensive zone. The Canadians are playing against the wall. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Roslovic's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Anderson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Taken along the wall by Lapointe. Montreal's on the attack. Oh, kick save and a beaut. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Good stand-up hit. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. The Canadians skip the... Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
Montreal's capitalizing their offensive abilities here in this first period. The Habs win the draw. Slides the pass over to Beliveau. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And now it's over to Blake. Goes right to the crease. Blake's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
A power play that can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Slides it across. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Shot. They score! And we are tied after that power play marker.
Well, this is absolutely huge, James. Power plays are supposed to give you momentum, and you certainly get it when you get the equalizer. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Canadians win it. Quick feed to Mahovlich. Handles the puck. Missed the net, tried to tuck it into the corner there.
You can see that he was looking in and around the post, James, and sometimes when you're trying to put it in, that's exactly what happens. He just misses, but a miss is a miss.
Picked up along the boards by Mahovlich. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Back to the point it goes. Here's the shot. Oh, what a save with the glove. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Inside the final minute of the first here. Montreal's through center and now in the offensive end. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit
Time
it.
ticking away, and he comes up big. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Still tied up as we get underway here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Anderson's been so impressive tonight, completely dialed in right from puck drop, cutting down his angles and making sure there's no second shot.
There is the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, that's his signature backhand snipe, isn't it, James? It always amazes me, though, if he's in tight spaces, he's so aware of how to shield and get it off quickly. The goaltender had no idea it was coming.
Montreal's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by one.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
The Hurricanes look to start the transition game. And he coughs it up with the pass. Montreal's got it along the wall. Slips by the chick. Here's a short pass to Blake. Shot! Way too much congestion blocks that. Looks to get the puck over to Morenz. And now he moves it to Robinson.
Make a change, make a change.
Moves the puck across to Jarvis. Aho's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Big time stop there.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Feeds it over. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Shuts it down. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And he slides it quickly to Chatfield. Picked off by Beliveau. And there's the whistle icing the call. Montreal's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Beliveau's won it off the faceoff.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Moves it quickly over to Beliveau. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Carolina's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes it over. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Carolina's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Takes it into the slot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Svechnikov's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And that pass goes off a stick. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Robinson. Pass to Richard. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Hurricanes have time for one last rush here on this power play. And the one scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, this is just a sweet set of hands and a fabulous deke to get the goaltender out of position and then slide it in right by the post.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Great reach with the poke check. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, look at this chance. They score! And they win that draw at center. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Moves it to Stahl. Gaining steam here on the attack. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Montreal's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. The Canadiens win the faceoff. Faceoff coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Montreal's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
And a great save! Oh, another great save right there! Montreal's up for good reason. They have been the more complete team offensively, which is why they lead late in the second. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it to Richard. They've got numbers here. Centering feed. And that's stopped. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle. And the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
The Canadiens are nearing the intermission with a 2-goal lead here, Cheryl. I like the position they're in.
Yeah, they're in a great position, but they'll want to maintain this energy right through the period. You can see the coaching staff just tapping the backs, making sure they keep everyone focused, because this is also where your opponent gets very urgent.
And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out.
Ron's been bailed out by his team here, no question, James. I mean, he struggled between the pipes. They're doing everything they can to get on the board and keep this game in their favor. He's just got to take a breath there after that save.
Off the post! And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Here's a chance! Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players and ice. Back with the third period next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Puck is dropped on the third, and if you love offense, well, stick around for this one. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Canadiens are ahead in this game in the third period, James, but the question is for how long? I mean, the transition and the counterattack happen so fast. Goaltenders are left hung out to dry. This game is all about offense.
Here they come on the attack. And that's deflected. Quick pass to Jarvis. The Habs take possession in the neutral zone. Here's a chance in front. Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. A lot of the time, you got to get net front if you want to get a goal here, James. And perfect timing with hand-eye coordination to be able to redirect that puck. And the goaltender doesn't know where it is, and it finds it back in the net.
Centering pass! possession.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control. And that's the reason why you took a penalty.
Lorenz wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Carolina's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Textbook stop by Plot. Richard's got it across the line. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Quick feed to Stahl. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Here's a short pass to Stahl. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Habs are off to the box. Interference the call. Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Beliveau got it against the boards. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Moves it quickly over to Beliveau. And that pass is redirected. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Roslovic's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Belivau's won it in their own end. Montreal's got it against the boards. And that's broken up. Takes the feed. Up along the wing. The Canadians have possession shorthanded. Moves it to Savard. Blows them up on that hit. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
You know how you change an average PK? You kill the next one, and they did a good job there of getting in shot lanes and getting it 200 feet down the ice.
Here's a chance on the attack. Strong defensive effort. Stankoven's going to play it against the half wall. Turns it aside with the glove. The Canadians have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. And off the draw, they win possession. Quick pass across to Mahovlich. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Shakes himself free. Stopped by the goaltender. There's another consecutive save. Montreal's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Puck scooped up by Langway. And he sidesteps the check there. The Hurricanes played along the boards. And he takes the dish. On-man rush. Shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Denies him again.
Anderson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Look out. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. The
The Hurricanes have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. The Hurricanes have it now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Across the line and on the attack. And that's denied by Anderson. Hammers the shot. Oh, great glove save by Anderson.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Poked away at center ice. Here's a shot. Great save by Anderson. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Here we go, one-man rush. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What a play!
Sometimes when you're an odd-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
The Hurricanes have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Grabbed along the boards by Chelios. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Takes it and looks ahead.
Montreal's top line looks like they're having a ton of fun out there, James. They're showing their chemistry, and they're a reason why they're in the lead in this game.
He got all of that hit. Carolina's got the puck. Oh, my! The Canadians have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. And that shot dives in traffic. And that's intercepted by Roslovic. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And the play's whistle dead. Here's the call.
A really tough time to take a penalty when your team has a one-goal lead in the dying minutes of the game. Now it's about the PK unit doing their thing.
The Hurricanes with another big opportunity on the power play. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And he takes the pass. Montreal's on the attack. Fires it on net. Dying seconds, and he makes the save. It is all over. Montreal's offense on full display tonight, and they stayed with it from puck drop right to the final horn.
What I really